Over the last few months, there's been some amazing interest in modern world coins, and right at the pinnacle of that interest has been the beautiful remake of the Una and the Lion produced last November by the Royal Mint. And as you can see, one of those sold last week for £59,000 at the Coin Cabinet auction. Hey guys, it is Numistaka back with you today for another video. Sorry it's been so long. I've had so much to do over the last few days. I just haven't had time to get another video out. So I'm going to try and redress the balance over the next few days and get you some great video footage out for your delight and delectation, starting with this really nice Charles I half crown and this James I shilling. Those two were bought by me at I think an auction via saleroom.com. I just happened to go online, happened to see them at the same time as the auction was kind of going ahead, and I immediately pounced on them. I particularly like that James I crown. It did pretty well. Sorry, not crown, shilling, and it did pretty well. Here are some other coins that came back from people who've submitted their coins in for grading. Most of the coins have been doing pretty well. Occasionally you get some duds, but generally I think people have been pretty happy, with a few exceptions, and you'll see some of those as we progress a little bit looking at these coins that have come back. Modern proof coins, everyone thinks they should get a 70. Practice is actually there are quite a few 69s going around. Sometimes that's okay. Sometimes it's the kiss of doom. You can't really tell. It varies coin by coin depending on the population of 70s. But you'll see some nice coins, some nice older coins, and lots of interest in these pre-decimal coins. 62, not a bad grade for that. This one is a particularly hot coin. 1979. It's a regular proof sovereign, but pretty much none of those coins have been graded at 70. So that one I think did really well. Here's a shilling, 1797, but unfortunately this one got a detailed slab as it was cleaned. I must have had so many of these Kew Gardens coins. People don't seem to ever tire of grading every single variety of proof or MS Kew coins. Quite a few of those have done pretty well, particularly where they've been pulled out their change early or come from one of the Royal Mint year packs or something like that. Continued interest in sovereigns, half sovereigns, proof sovereigns, MS sovereigns, probably the most popular kind of coin that I get. And you get a few commemoratives as well. This one is quite popular, a breast cancer support coin from Gibraltar. Pretty nice, had a few of those in. Quite an unusual coin for submitting. Continuation of some of these pre-decimal coins. I get an increasing number of these in. I think people are now going through a lot of their piles of pre-decimal coins and cherry picking the coins they think are going to be really good. This one's an interesting one, 2018p, a gilt kangaroo. Kind of quite a nice, kind of modern stylized kangaroo design on that one. This one is, I don't really know the history of this. There are two of these coins that were submitted, and they're kind of restrikes in copper of older designs, and they are just done in a spectacular way. They are absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how many of these were minted. If anybody knows the mintage figures on these, butt in down below in the comments and let me know. But I really like those. Here's a 1951 Festival of Britain crown in proof 64. One of those coins There are several coins that have been pretty much ignored for grading for the last few years, and you're seeing a lot more of these coins now come in. 1937 crown, 1951 crown, 1977 crown. It probably won't be long before some of those 50p Churchill crowns that everyone has stored away in cupboards start coming in for grading and get more of an interest and go up in price. And this one is a fabulous example, as you can see, Proof 66, one of the highest graded 1911 2-shilling pieces. Really first class example of a coin from the 1911 mint set. Very, very nice. Here's the other one of those coins that is in partnership with the Isle of Man coin that you saw, the restrike. And with loads of great new coins coming out in September, October, there's never been a better time to buy from the Coin Connection. Code BARRY for 2% off in September. Everybody gets something they don't want to see in one of these boxes. This one is one of those occasions. Now, it looks to me to be a genuine George copper coin, nice condition, and yet NGC have compared it against their databases and found that it wasn't a genuine coin. Bit of a shame, that, real pity, but it's one of those things. It's one of the reasons people send a lot of coins to NGC, and that's to authenticate and find out whether they're genuine or not. And that's one of those cases where someone's been sold a coin by a dealer, they've thought it's going to be okay, and actually it's not a real coin, and that can then now go back to the dealer, hopefully, and quite rightly, for a refund. 1935 Rocking Horse Crown, and a number of those are coming in, more and more. That's another example of a coin that's been basically ignored because it was too cheap and is now being graded, and the best ones are now going into slabs. This is one that people always watch out for and try and find good ones. Unfortunately, this one didn't quite make it as it was cleaned, but it's still a kind of nice toned example of one of those Gothic florins. This is another example, and you can see here the cleaning lines, harshly cleaned according to NGC. So very sorry that one got through and was graded by NGC. 1910, quarter of a penny, a farthing. And intriguingly, this one is blackened at the mint. So the colour of it, the dark colour of it, is authentic to the coin, and it was done in the mint rather than being years of abuse or use afterwards. Here's another interesting one. This is an error coin with a die floor, and you can see here, I think it's on the other side, the die floor. Yeah, you see just by the edge of the shield, you can see that little white line that kind of goes down from the shield. That's a die floor which has allowed this coin to come up with a mint error. But they also recognised another one for this one, die chip on nose. So it was sent in with the little line on the other side, but like this one, two of these coins with the same error were sent in. They both got the lines, and they were both a reverse die crack. NGC gave the reverse die crack on this one, or on the previous one, although it does have the reverse die crack as well, they picked up another flaw as well for the error, which was a little bit unexpected. Here's another one of those coins, 1977, the Regal Collection, mint state coin, really nice example. Oh, this one is interesting, really interesting. This one is an error that got produced. So the word variety is spelt with the I and the E round the wrong way. I think I showed you this before it went in for grading in another video. What happened is this was picked up and all these coins were withdrawn, and they tried to get anyone who was sent one of these coins to send it back again. People who had people refused quite often. So some of these coins got out and have that error and are out there. And this one has a letter from the Royal Mint with authenticity with it as well. Spidey from the Cook Islands, Spidey's Homecoming coin. Another older sovereign in proof 70. Quite hard to get proof 70 on some of these older sovereigns. Another one of the Qs, this time a proof. As I say, there's quite a few of those, quite a few Python Qs. Qs are perennially popular at the moment. This one, well, I don't really, if you've been watching the auctions, you'll know that a silver Una in a 70 actually sells for something over £5,000. One has sold last week for £5,500, and one has sold at Heritage for $13,000. Really difficult to find one of those cheaply now. You won't find a cheap Una, and they're going up in price all the time. Nice, genuine Australian florin, very nice design. Some lovely older coins actually that have come in quite recently. A 1937 mint state halfpenny, also very nice. It's great. People have different motivators, different things that drive them forward, choosing coins to send in for grading, and it's wonderful being able to see such a wide variety from inexpensive to expensive, bad condition to great condition. So carry on submitting coins. I'm really enjoying it, and see you on the next video.